The final cycle, chapter 1, the hero and the princess. Please explain yourself.
You're on a path. You're here.
We got this. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna...
You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
Yeah, I've heard it all. I'm gonna be nice-ish. Is there a way I've not been nice yet?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement.
Nope. I'm not ending her off on being violent.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated. A voice soft.
Hello? Is someone there?
Is hypno. Don't
Nope.
let it fool.
Lie. I'm here to save you.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
I see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard. It's a gamble, but it might work.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
So, oh god, but I became the liar route? I don't know if this is good.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She can't ever leave it because of her bindings and whatnot. But am I always drawn to the cabin because I'm what is this? If I'm the other half of her, I should be bound to this place too.
She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot right.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
Okay, I'm gonna feel real bad because I'm gonna lie again probably.
I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
I did not.
You were lying when you said you were here to rescue her, but regardless of your intentions, breaking her out of those chains would be a big mistake. Don't even try it.
Okay, hold on, let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Don't get that tone. Okay. What?
Oh.
She pauses, carefully
You can address me as your Royal Highness.
Okay, I've done this.
Or you can just call me
Is Princess her name or her title?
Okay. No. No, but I wanted to be, like, not violent for the end. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I can just retrieve the blade without saying another word.
Thank you. You turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
I was gonna cut you out, baby.
You'd better hope for your own sake that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
Slip these chains? She has to be bluffing, but I'd hurry. You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation. Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all. You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet.
I didn't want to go this route. Is her hand on the ground? Oh,
Where the
okay.
princess sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she is nowhere to be seen.
Okay, I didn't...
Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
Hold on. Got off to the wrong foot.
Oh, you coward.
No, I don't think we can. Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
Let's finish this.
Your eyes dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her.
She goes up the stairs and locks me in.
Where is she?
Close the door behind you.
You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place. Maybe they'll open if you finish the job.
Narrator, you're screwing with me again. Investigate the arm.
You step forward to investigate the severed limb. A trail of blood leads from its jagged stump into a dark corner of the basement.
This is new.
And then you hear the quiet patter of feet against the floor, and there's suddenly a weight on your shoulders. The princess tears into you. Her teeth and claws are unnaturally sharp, ripping into your shoulders, digging into your throat. You fall to the ground, the princess eagerly tearing at your flesh. The ferocity overwhelms you, and as the princess rends flesh from bone, your limp fingers lose their grip on the blade. It slips from your hand, your one last means of defense lying useless beside you in a pool of your cooling blood. I suppose you just lacked the will to fight back.
Well, that went splendid and won't make her really, really mean in any way.
This is the end, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm afraid it is. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay, who joins me? The Beast. Have I had the Beast? I've not been writing down her names.
You're on a path in the woods.
I know all the
You're
other
here
names.
to slay.
I
can assure you that if he doesn't remember what happened, then something else must have trapped us here.
Oh, the Hunted. Hey, what's going on, buddy? I haven't had you with me yet.
You're not trapped here. Nobody's forcing you to do anything, though the only sensible thing for you to do...
He is telling the truth.
Those are two very... You died. We did our best with the information we were given, and yet you still died. And I believe your other question was, what do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences.
Okay.
Yes, but if it's the latter, what do you think? Do you think the people
where's the Hunted?
Or all the more reason to keep our wits about us, should we even return to the cabin. We could find a safe little hole somewhere instead. You have to go to the cabin. If you don't slay the princess, she's going to end the world, which you're always going to be a part of, even if you're cowering in a hole. There's no escaping your responsibility here.
I beg to differ. I can escape a lot of responsibility. I can't turn around and leave. All right.
A warning.
Nope.
She will lie. Does a cat lie to a cornered mouse when it plays with its freedom? Or is it just acting out its nature?
Ooh. Ooh. Ouch. Okay.
I don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's the one who's cornered.
No. The Hunted's got something going with that one.
She could have gotten out of there whenever she wanted to. We should trust nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell. That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously. Maybe.
Maybe not also. What does it look like with the Hunted?
The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. It feels like no one has lived here for a long time, wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
Okay.
Very different. I wonder why. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. So focus up.
No. We'll always approach the mirror.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. You reach forward, rub your hand.
It never worked up to the last one.
I hope you know, but there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone.
I tried. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Yeah, I mean, it's a beast now, so...
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes. The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
It would be. She probably doesn't like being so moist.
She growls up the stairs.
I can smell you.
Wow. Take a shower after this, God.
She sounds almost feral.
Yeah, she does.
Impatient. Or maybe eager.
She is eager to kill me.
You carefully make your way down the stairs. The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness.
Wait, is that literally is this an actual beast thing going on?
The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere. You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her. Remember, she's just a princess.
No, she's a beast.
She's certainly not just a princess.
She's dragging the chain behind her that's no longer connected to the wall chain. That chain?
You're not helping. It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does.
That is true.
Her shining eyes appear between the leaves, staring hungrily at you from the darkness.
Hey, you want a piece of these? Piece of these nuts?
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified.
Are you a bird now too? Because we can make some babies that way. I got feathers. You can ruffle them. You a top or you a bottom? It matters. Do you have claws this time or what? What's going on in the talent situation? I just want to know, like, if I'm gonna end up with scars or something. Asking for me, not a friend, not a friend. This is not an oopsie orgy.
I'm so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
Whoever said I wanted to be saved, baby? I don't have buttons to unbutton. Like to even pantomime that. I've got a V-neck on.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright.
All right.
The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Hunted is good. Move, like he said.
Picking a direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess. In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you would have been, her chains rattling across the floor behind her.
So am I a furry in this game? Or am I just a straight up animal? Because there is a difference. And I want to know, like, since this is a love story, like, what kind of babies are we having? I have feathers. Do you have feathers? You have fur. You got some feathers. You got some wings. I'm not gonna... We could make this work, probably.
Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still feel her gaze on you.
Yeah, well, she's got the chainmail rattle. I love the art style in this.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
Oh, God. I have eyes on both sides of my head with giant eyes looking all directions for predators. Yeah, it's usually prey animals I have. Right? Binocular vision is usually predator and sides of head is usually prey. Generally speaking, right? Yeah, cool.
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs.
I'm in the jungles. Where's my elephant rifle instead of a dagger?
So she's cut off our escape. Shit. What do we do?
We don't have to kill each other. What if I helped you? Nope. Run for the stairs. I was sent to kill you because you're a threat to the world. I'm starting to believe it's true. What do you want? We don't have to kill each... Yeah.
I want to swallow you whole, and I will get what I want. You have no exit.
Oh, God.
You have no hope. You live and die by my whims, and my whims alone.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't ask her what she wants, just slay her. Is that all the advice you have? We don't even know what she looks like. Some specifics would be very helpful. She's just a princess. Don't overthink it.
Wait, can he not see that she's transformed?
She is clearly not.
I can't choose like this, like, just stop hiding and show yourself. Okay.
Oh, for the love of... You've given up the game. Great. All that will do is hasten her victory.
Well, I mean...
So many useless thoughts run through your head. Thinking, thinking, thinking. You'll never hurt me if you keep thinking.
She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive. It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
Ooh. Ooh, this is a tricky one. It is true. Survival, you get killed if you're only on defense. But if you don't dodge, you die as well. Play dead will do nothing. Stand still. Wait for her to strike and hit her back. Survive. I don't think that'll get me killed. I think I'm literally allowed to ask any explore question and not die.
We have the blade. I assume all she has are nails and teeth. Let's use our advantage. The steel claw is small and she is large. It's dangerous to fight back. It should only be a last resort.
Okay. Ooh. This one in particular is harder. Strike back. If we both die, that's the thing.
This isn't going to work. We're in her domain. We just have to stay alive. If we keep dodging her forever, we're going to get tired. We're going to slip up. We have to take a risk. As the princess lunges from the shadows once more, lash out. It strikes, cutting deep, and the princess loses her focus, crying out in pained surprise as she crashes into you.
Ooh. I mean, that's gonna make her angry.
You're sent sprawling and can already feel the massive bruise blossoming on your ribs as she scrambles back into the darkness.
Okay.
Ha! Look at that! We wounded her. And she wounded us. Bad trade.
Ooh, don't wound the chest. You need to breathe.
That hurt. Are you just the cornered animal you seem to be? Or could you be a rival?
Ooh. Ooh, my blade cursor pointer thing has blood on it. I actually drew blood from her.
She rears back, then leaps at you, more forceful, more ferocious, more serious. The scuffle is brief, and though you inflict a few deep wounds, you find yourself quickly overwhelmed by her savagery.
Well, that answers that.
You collapse to the floor. She wastes no time before pouncing on you in a flurry of claws and blood, your nerves barely able to keep up with the onslaught.
Uh-oh.
By the end, you're lying in a nest of your own intestines, spine severed, blood rapidly draining out onto the jungle floor.
Maybe I should have tried to survive.
The princess, drenched in both her blood and yours, idly prods your body.
No, that's it then. Cornered animal it was. Do better next time. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
I have to be alive every time. Will this last iteration explain itself?
Well, we're not dead, we're... But you don't have time to protest her premature observation of your death, because everything goes dark, and you die.
Well, wait, is this a chapter 3 time? The Den? We get another chapter 3 one? Jeez.
You're on a path in the wood. Yeah.
Oh,
we
God.
are. And this time we're not gonna run until we die. We're taking her head on and we're winning.
I haven't run into, straight up cold and broken. But I've run into everyone else, basically. I think I'd have to go look through. There's a few paths I probably haven't taken, but...
You felt her. She didn't have a soft underbelly. She didn't have blind spots. What could we have done that would have saved us from her hunger?
More slashing.
When someone tries to make you dead, you have to hit them back. You have to show them your authority. There's nothing worse than a bully that thinks they own you. Great. So you've been here before. That doesn't bode well. You're not supposed to have been here before. This is supposed to be one and done.
I'm getting the feeling that's what you think is best for you and the copy of who you are, I think. You're starting to sound like more like an echo of someone who used to be, because you just echo the same thing over and over. It's less than even a copy, because a copy could possibly grow. Give a copy enough time and it could become something else entirely, given enough iterations. You are an echo. You just echo the same damn message, narrator.
Oh, shut up. It bodes fine. You're the reason we're stuck in this shit situation. Now I have to do the hard work of dragging us out.
Stubborn has got us covered, apparently.
And how do you intend to do that? We're going to fight her, and we're going to win. There's a reason she slinks around in the shadows.
Don't say that out loud. She's got to make more shadows.
Well, no complaints here. Now hold on. We're not just going to let the fact that he knows things about this whole Lupin situation go, are we?
Uh-oh.
He's not important. He can have his secrets for all I care. She's killed us twice now, and that's enough of a reason for us to want her dead.
Okay. What do you know that you're not telling me?
I've told you as much as I can without putting you at a disadvantage.
Put me at the disadvantage. I've died a lot. I'm good on that.
If anything, I've told you too much. Like that grumbling voice said just a moment ago, you've already died by her hands twice. You shouldn't need much else in the way of motivation.
Okay. Okay, no matter what happens next, it seems like all of our answers are in the cabin. This just full.
You make your way down to the cabin. Your fated confrontation awaits. You know what to do.
Yeah, I think I do.
So, we need a plan.
No, Stubborn's with us. We go in like knives a-blazing.
We've already been over the plan.
Yep.
I'm not sure that use violence counts as a plan.
Stubborn says it does.
It's a better plan than you had last time.
No, Hunted. He's gonna say he tried to survive.
I don't like this. Don't try to keep us breathing.
Okay. You dodge. Stubborn attacks. Hero plays middle. Play mid.
The area is dark and overgrown. Vines and brush obscure so much of the place that, had you not seen the exterior, you might not have noticed this was a cabin at all.
Alright, we're in Jungle Book now. Cool.
The only furniture of note, if you could call it that, is a knotted stump. A pristine blade embedded in its exposed rings.
Okay.
The blade is your implement.
Okay.
Take it. We're not fighting a monster without a blade. Even if it's not a very big one. Great. That mirror's back. And it's where the door is supposed to be. What are you talking about? There is no mirror. It's just the stump and a narrow tunnel that leads to the basement.
Oh, shut up, narrator.
It isn't tricking us. Can you feel the wind? It's telling us there's a hole in that wall. Our eyes deceive us.
Wait. The Hunted actually confirmed that the narrator's not lying? So the narrator actually isn't taking the mirror away. He can't see it. So this is the beginning of the construct that the narrator didn't mean to make. Kind of like the long quiet, it feels like. Or rather, that he lost control of, I guess?
If that mirror's blocking our way, just smash it and be done with it.
Take the blade.
Yes, take the steel claw. You pull the blade from the stump, gripping it tight. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
You keep saying save the world. What world?
Good. One step closer to ending this.
And I'm about to break. Approach the mirror.
You step forward, approaching the small hole that leads to the basement, hesitating before you enter the princess's lair.
There is a mirror in the way.
You heard him. Stop hesitating and smash that antique. That mirror isn't part of this place. It's seeped through from somewhere else.
From where? Please answer.
It, if there even is an it, is a hallucination. Like you said, you've been here twice before. Your mind was bound to start playing tricks on you eventually.
So the narrator isn't lying, though.
It went away after we reached out to it last time. Might as well try wiping it clean again. What's the harm?
Wait. We've tried wiping it over and over. We've never tried just out and out breaking it.
You bring your fist crashing down into the open hole leading to the basement, throwing yourself off balance and tumbling headlong into the pitch black.
Alright. Stubborn might have been the wrong one to listen to for that particular move.
If there were once stairs leading into the basement, there is nothing left to attest to their existence now. There is only a long tunnel of packed earth, growing more narrow as you descend. It smells of mold and decay. The damp walls leave streaks of dirt along your body as you're forced to hunch, then finally squat down on all fours in order to continue. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
She doesn't think so.
As you crawl forward on hands and knees, you're met only with the sounds of ambient earth. No voice slinks confidently up the stairs. No entity threatens violence or pleads for safety.
It's a beast now. She's gone big.
Stay quiet. Don't give her a sound.
She's gone full beast mode. She's gone feral. Joke about being in the sack and being wild. Something like that. My brain can't handle it. We've been going for too long. We don't talk. She can't talk anymore. Silently proceed.
You say nothing, maintaining the silence as you carefully make your way down into the basement. The basement is dark and cavernous, a gaping maw threatening to swallow you whole. There is no light here, save for what little starlight has managed to filter down the tunnel. And though you can't see the vastness of the space, you can feel it. You're exposed.
Zip. All right, I don't feel exposed anymore. We can fight.
It doesn't matter if we can't see down here. We know where she is.
We do? Staying quiet, or we don't want to have to do this. No. Ready to fight. I think she's still against the wall.
You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of movement. There, she's about to strike. With the near silence of a determined predator, the princess erupts from the shadows.
That is not the princess.
Swinging your blade, its tip intercepting her before she can draw first blood. She recoils, stunned for a brief moment. See, I told you. We needed to assert our might. We needed to prove to her that she can bleed too. She'll doubt her every move now.
What is that?
Even more ferocity than before. But that voice in your head wasn't wrong. Within that ferocity, there is also hesitation. Not much, but enough.
Am I actually gonna beat her for once?
Not a word is spoken between you and the princess as you exchange blows in the dark. The glint of bloody claws and fangs, the flash of wet steel. In the pit, all of your senses are heightened, each injury stinging like a chorus of insects, each small shift in your favor a major victory that swells your heart. Reaches a climax.
Do I win?
And
No. No, 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 no. Right before the one I would have won, the hands are coming out and stopping it. But he doesn't respond. Eyes glance at you from the untextured threads of a world unraveled. Am I free, they ask? No, my one win! But you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
she's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Nope.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Same reason. Just approach the mirror. We've been through that dialogue. What am I now? You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Explore. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
I've been piecing it. What? No, you're not. Wait, you knew about the mirror? What? What? A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image of the glass in two. I'm a mirror image of the narrator. The narrator's voice goes away because I become the narrator? All of the things collapse in the voices of a world past? Is that how that goes? And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. So you're the narrator. That crow-looking thing, oh god, you got a lot of eyes. Sorry if anyone's got some like tryptophobia stuff's going on or whatever. Oh god. So you're the narrator. I'm saving. I want all the answers. Answer all my questions, asshole. I got like 40 of them lined up.
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Worlds you created. Why are you the image of a bird? If you're not me, then what are you? What, like, are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I am an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Wait, what? Okay, literally gets called an echo. So, I was dead on the money, finally. He sounds more like an echo because it can't change. And they call it an echo. Okay, that feels good. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. So the echo of the person who actually made me. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me. Yes. So all of them are echoes of the creator that made me. How many questions do I get before it's over? Others like you said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world.
Are people gonna... I'm using words that are getting used. Are people gonna think that I'm a cheater again because I actually... My freaking... It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, like conspiracy chart is starting to come true? A construct... This construct you existed in many places. It was. Yeah! Yeah, that's... And the construct made the creation inside. That's what I was saying. Is that right? Did I actually get it right?
But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Uh-oh. Do you have anything to say for yourself for all this hubris?
I do. People out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
Ooh. After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to okay. Wait. Are you a part of me or are you something else?
No, I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? From one vantage point I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
Oh, I'm not gonna be able to ask all the questions. What is the princess?
She is the shifting mound.
What?
The ebb and flow. The capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
So she is... The princess is the shifting mound. And that is in the long quiet. Are those... The ebb and flow, the capacity to change. Is that all the same as the long quiet?
So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you.
But you're not here. Where are you?
This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Wait, I got lots of questions. I gotta reload a save if you die too fast. Why would you want me to destroy the concept of transformation?
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed.
Not if she's a construct. You're talking in Lost Forever, like, are we really going the Soma route? Are we doing that? Are we trying to save the fragmented memories of people instead of actual people? What happened? If I destroy her, how is that existence any better than death? Okay. What would it be like to live in a world without her? Okay, I'm sorry, I don't want to... Okay. You said she contains death. What is she? If she's capable of becoming whatever people believe her to be, can't I just will her into something small? So you know about the looping. So many times I met you, you denied it even being a possibility. Why did you lie to me? If you made me, then who am I?
You're the Long Quiet.
Oh my god!
The god I made to rid the world of death.
I'm the Long Quiet? She's at the edge of the Long Quiet. She's at the edge of me? I'm an edgelord to her. Wait, she's edge. Wait. I'm the Long Quiet. I did not see that one coming. I thought she was the Long Quiet. Weren't we one the same? What? Hold on. Oh, it's so many questions that it's not gonna let me ask all of them. Why would you want to rid the world of death? The people out there beyond the walls of the construct, do they know about this? Do they know what you want me to do with them? Okay.
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion.
Wow, we just got into Endwalker real fast. If anyone needed a quick tutorial on catching up for Final Fantasy XIV, I did that. There you go.
When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
Wait. What? Wait. Okay. Okay. So you know about the looping. How did you die? How am I supposed to story an abstract concept? Okay.
I killed myself. It had to be done, really. None of this would have worked if I was still alive. Nobody living could know about her.
I have to know more. I have to know more. I have to know more. Like, how do I... I gotta have all of his pieces back. Oh God.
You were either going to have seen all this, or you weren't going to have seen all this. This is worse, but you still have an opportunity to save the world. You can still slay her.
No, I need more chances to ask other things. Okay. Okay. You wanted me to slay the princess. Why?
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the
Yep.
world of suffering, to say, and despite how far you've fallen, you will still have a chance.
So, death itself. Why would you want to rid the world of death?
If you need to ask that question, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you cannot grasp the abject horror of dying.
Whoa.
She is the shifting
Yeah.
ground, the ebb and flow. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of. Seems that every me you met did a real shit job of it, though.
He said some of the same things as other stuff, and I skipped through it a little fast. If you want me to destroy the concept of transformation, is that existence any better than death? Or even different from death at all? Honestly, it feels worse.
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either. Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
What? Okay. You said she contains death.
She is the shifting mound.
I've asked that one before. He answered it in a different one. Crap. You called this place a construct. What was it supposed to do?
It was supposed to keep the two of you trapped here until the job was done. And it was supposed to guide your hand to help you see things through. The construct you're in exists in every world at once. Any time you failed, any time you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both you and her into a new world. But you're waking up to your true nature now. It won't be able to work like that anymore.
What? My brain is racing. Okay. I mean, I'm trying. You lied about the looping.
Any other version of me you talked to was just that, a version of me. It wasn't me. As to why they lied, perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial.
But
I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant.
oh god. Okay, existential crisis alert.
For all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really? Except for me. I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
Except for you're an echo just like them. Oh god.
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Yeah, I had to ask that because I think it unlocks. I don't want to be a god.
You are you, And if you had let everything work the way it was supposed to, you never would have woken up to the reality of your true nature. There's no accounting for free will.
Ooh.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. I'm just an echo, and every echo fades away. You know what you have to do.
Ooh. Ooh. I think I got enough. He said trillions. So in a future far flung from this, the idea of oblivion from supernova or something catastrophic faces people, and they basically look in despair and to nihilism. There's a construct created where life and death no longer exists as a cycle, because in the construct, the cycle of life and death is split among two people. Me, the long quiet, and her, the shifting mound. We both own a part of each other, and we do fit along, but that would actually complete the cycle and make us self-aware. To make the people have some closure, it was, if I'm understanding this correctly from the narrator, his choice to make something to where people could escape, and that death itself no longer had hold or meaning over them, because it is like what's happening to me. Death isn't the end. You can just come back to a point in time. The problem is that people will have basically an existential crisis over that idea, and you can't let them know that that's what they're in. It's basically the Matrix. So as this final act of making this construct, where I am a god of the long quiet, a god over death that can stop it all, that's only goal is to slay the thing that would make death continue to occur and no longer be abolished. He then killed himself to make sure no one would know the secret of the way that they have achieved an immortality that lets them escape oblivion. But in doing so, he only could make the construct and the idea of the long quiet and the shifting mound, and to break them apart and have a construct that the creation of that construct of the long quiet being a hero who slays a princess, who is a shifting mound, who is one and the same with the long quiet, because they both have pieces of each other. That is the narrator, the original creator who killed himself, who is also a part of his own creation, and therefore he does know the things in and out. Means he also imparts pieces of himself in you, and you are everything and nothing at the same time, as long as you're in the construct. But you're awakening, which means I think I'm about to fuck over humanity. I think this game is getting super existential, where I'm literally about to screw over humanity and awaken them to the idea of they're facing oblivion, and the last hope they had, the narrator, is gone. And if I choose to let them out of this construct, the reality of oblivion kills them. In this construct, death doesn't exist. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. I might be wrong. I'm just off the cuff trying to figure this out. This is really damn fascinating. The narrator was right. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god. And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceeds to the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Did you hear? Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
I'm paying him some mind. Just a little mind. I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Oh God, the shifting mound of all the different vessels. Oh God, all the hands were her the whole time. Okay. And you hold a part of me? So we are the cycle of life and death. We can't be together. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
You just call me out for being a player? Like with an A at the end of it? Or like a player as in a player of a game? Whoops.
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
Okay.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
So, death is within her. Will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? There's something inherently wrong with that statement, and I can't put my finger on it. I know a world devoid of death is devoid of possibility, like, and the possibility of meaning. Like, death brings meaning to life. There is no meaning to life without the idea that it is finite. Infinite life loses meaning because that's not the definition of life. Life means death as well. So I think she's talking about the possibility of meaning, as in your life means something because there is an end to it. If there's no end, then your choices mean nothing. You loop back and everything. Or will you open the final doors to our liberation? Our liberation means everyone else dies, doesn't it? If we combine the pieces of death come back to the long quiet, and the echo and the creator gets its bad ending, which is its world does die, and it is the end of everything. He was right. They are facing oblivion, and we are in Groundhog Day ad infinitum type deal. This is so weird. There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Oh, you speak in riddles. Does she have a say in this? Why is Zelfon? Well, I'm the god. I think I know the answer to that.
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Jesus. I can actually slay the princess. Oh my god. Wait, that's an actual thing that can happen. So I have so many questions I need answered before I can make a choice.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach. And you cannot rationalize that which defies logic.
You are edging on the verge of pretentiousness. You're really close to it because you can actually rationalize a few things and put into words a few of those things.
But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
You are devoured. Pray for something bigger than you that stalks and slinks in shadows. But even after the pain of defeat, you returned.
I am so glad I saved it.
The dance is its own truth. It is the movement that matters, not the pause you mistake for an ending.
What?
I would have you realize that what you decry as suffering is beauty. But even as you stir to wakefulness, you cling to mortality that was never yours.
The Echo, the creator, the one that made the construct, it did program into us immortality as long as we decided to choose it, right?
There are a few things more terrifying than one's own heart, and there is almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another.
Whoa, from her perspective, that's what I look like?
But the most terrifying thing of all is to leave one's heart unshared. You are the only thing like me, and I am the only thing like you. Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrust it on creation?
Okay. Dear Yoko Taro, I need help deciphering this ending. Holy crap. Oh, this soundtrack is banging though. If this doesn't get copyright stricken, this is going in the background of some of the stuff I'm doing. Ooh. Uh-oh. Thank you for sharing your stuff with me. I don't need to share my heart with anyone. I wish I could share my heart with you. You showed me your heart to break me. It was a terrible thing to see. If that's what it takes to rid the world of death, I could bear the solitude. I won't engage with this. I get it. There's no need for us to keep fighting. I'll leave with you. I just don't know how. Stop the fight early and surrender. Remain silent. I'm fighting with her now? You showed me your heart to break me. It was a terrible thing to see.
I am aware of what it did to you, but it is through the pain of vulnerability that we heal. Will you leave all who have been hurt to live unmended?
A boundless torrent of blades catch you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it.
Jesus Christ. She went ham on me.
On and on it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive and dead and alive and dead all at once. You learn to put yourself away and to follow the flow of reality. And you used it to rise above me.
You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. Unjust impossibilities pushed you to become something you would never have been without them.
Jesus. Okay. If you hadn't snatched that body away, we would have killed each other. We were self-destructive.
Were we self-destructive, or did the beauty of our dance reach beyond the shadow of death? It was lethality that made us what we were.
You are... I understand why you're the shifting mountains. Jesus.
Your liver attacks the stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
Jesus. I was blinded by emotion. We both know that.
We were both taken by the moment. It was how things are meant to be. A web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves. The shade of a beautiful beginning we can never return to.
Where I won that? The one you snatched my victory away from?
You knew me, and I knew you.
Note the tree.
Even more than either of us know each other now. And you chose to pull apart that weave.
You knew me and I knew you even... Oh, so I did back then make a choice. I could have stayed one with her and basically ended the game there.
But you did not choose to end me. We were still one. But we were also separate, and we were free. We were as we are. Will you excise that part of yourself now that you see me from yet another angle?
Oh God, I have to make a choice. You're part of me. I couldn't bring myself to hurt you. The one time.
All things are connected through me and through you. To harm me is to harm yourself, is to harm everything. The truth of that moment remains our truth.
As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't.
Uh-oh.
There is no constant. There is no center.
Uh-oh.
Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. That is true. Oh. I can't let that happen. I can't let everything. I was told that there was enough of you and me to preserve meaning in existence. I'm going to trust that's true. If you are cruelty itself, I cannot let you use it. Oh, God. It has to be something. It can be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you go free. You've done... whoa! You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to... then I must be able to change you.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
You might actually have to go away.
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
But we will kill everyone. Oh my God. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. That is true. We are part of each other.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Which hero are you?
I'm all of them, I assume in the same way that you're all of you. It's good to be here.
What?
She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence.
So I can still talk her down.
There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Jesus Christ! This feels more climactic than a lot of boss fights I've ever been in. And it's like a visual novel. I have to do other iterations of this ending, but what even? I'm ready. Let's go. What are you talking about? That piece of the actual cabin actually being able to kill her?
Then let's go. And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
I don't know.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows.
I think the windows have the scenery of the shifting mounds, aka death.
You know, come to think of it, I don't think he ever really mentioned the windows, did he?
Nope.
There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Okay. Is it just you and me? Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Is the narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Oh, jeez. Okay. I don't know how to feel about him being gone.
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
Take the blade. Yeah.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
Enter the basement.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
I don't know what you want for us.
She sounded just like that. Timid and gentle. Only she didn't know us.
And now she does.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
What's that knife for? Have you changed your mind? Are you going to kill me?
I think this was my chain. We were both part of something. This one was mine, I think.
What if we just talk for a bit? Maybe we can figure this out.
Oh, God. I might die in this talk. Oh, I might regret this. Are you the same as you are out there?
I don't feel the same. I feel smaller.
I don't trust you. I don't want to be a guy. Okay, I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a way out of this.
I don't think there's a way out, but maybe there doesn't have to be an ending. I'm able to do the things you believe me to be able to do. So make me put it all back. Help me fix the Echo's construct and make us both forget. Help me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up, before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
I'm gonna lose all of my save data. Okay. If we're talking about this right now, how do we know we haven't done this before? That's a good question. I don't want to be alone again. Is there any other way? I take it all back. I don't want this, and I don't want to kill you. Is it too late to go back to being a god? Agree to her plan. Slay the princess. Slay the princess. Okay, hold on. How do we know we haven't done this before?
Maybe we have done all of this before. Maybe we're supposed to do this forever.
Jesus. How about them? How about the people that continue to die as long as you're alive? If you continue to live, the whole point is to stop death. Oblivion, no matter what the construct says, as long as you continue, if I understand this, death can continue. That's why you had to end, because you are the one part that this construct doesn't account for. Free will. Right? Like, others, if you don't die, everyone else does die. If I am a god alone, the part of you that kind of isn't resentful and vengeful and doing all the other stuff, it lives in me, and I keep it in stasis longer. I do what the construct had me doing in the first place. Right?
If you can believe this helps them, then it will help them, right?
Ooh. Yeah, that rule's been proven in this world. Crap. How do you know that things won't end worse? What if when I make my way back here, I'm different and I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the end of everything?
None of that will happen, because you'll still be you, and I'll still be me.
What? How do you know that? We'd have to decide to do this every single time forever. Eventually something is going to be different.
I know because it doesn't matter how many times we've hurt each other. I've never stopped caring about you. And if you feel the same, then everything is going to be okay.
Oh, this isn't fair. She's saying the same things out there, but she's not saying them all pretentious, but it's the same.
I think you brought that knife down here for a reason. It has to be a part of how this ends.
Oh, God. We gotta find
And when
it.
we do, we'll make the same choice. We'll choose to forget, and we'll reset everything, again.
Yeah, we'll find ourselves back here. This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again.
But you won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
Oh, come on! I don't want to forget
I
you.
don't want to forget you either. But unless we do this, you'll have to choose, right now, between me and everyone else.
Oh, no! So literally, I have to, as described even, I am a god of a world where I am no god because I cannot save all of myself. She is the part of me that finishes making me the god of a cycle of death and life, but also, as she already put, a cycle of having meaning to your existence. If I have to choose, I have to choose to have meaning behind my existence, or letting other people continue to exist to try to find meaning in their perpetual existence that doesn't know death because they're faced with oblivion and this was their way out. Really? Really? This is what the game is doing to me? I am replaying Soma after shit like this. Soma was supposed to be the only game that could do this to me. All right. Well, yeah. Okay. I take it all back. I don't want to do this. I don't want to kill you. Is it too late to go back to being a god?
It feels like it is. You wouldn't have come here if you were just going to go back.
Oh, God. I don't know what to choose. I have to save it. I have to do both. And I'm pretty sure agreeing to her plan gets rid of all of my autosaves where I go back and check things out. I think I gotta start from scratch. But if I give her a heads up and say I'm sorry, like, she loves me, so she won't fight back. Oh! Oh, I'm hitting it.
I'm sorry, too.
Uh-oh. I thought giving her a heads up might be bad.
So this is what it feels like to actually die.
My hand doesn't look like the exact same beast claw. Oh.
I think this is for the best. I don't know what the world would be like without me. But it can't be that bad if it still has you in it.
Oh, don't say something like that!
I've always loved you. Don't forget me.
You blink and the princess is gone. All you have left of her is a small, melancholic weight that sits at the borders of your heart. The tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carried a part of what should be you. Things won't be now as they were then, but they aren't nothing either.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
Oh God.
Is that a metaphor, or are you being literal? It doesn't matter, we don't need to linger down here anymore. Let's get going.
You leave the basement behind. Then the stairs. And then you leave the cabin itself.
It's quiet here.
It is the long quiet. The path and the woods outside are an empty canvas, but there's even more to see beyond this place. The fruits of your labor, a world free from death. Set yourself free. Oh God, don't erase my stuff. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. Ooh. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. All at once, the unyielding tension gives way. Color? Whoa. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Uh-oh. I think that's real reality. And then the shattering. You are free. And before you lies the endless expanse of absolute reality. A new absolute reality, one forged by your will and by a long and arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. But there will be no more bloodshed in this new world.
It's finally over, isn't it? But all of us are still here.
I'm sorry, what?
I knew we'd finally see it through. All it takes to be a winner is grit and determination.
Smitten, shut your mouth.
We really did win, didn't we? We're the house now. We get to make the rules.
Uh-oh.
This is nice. No more hunting. No more running. Just us. And whatever's out there.
Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him?
I mean, I did side with him, but kinda?
The whispering, and the coercion, and the bickering. Everything horrible about being alive has stopped. I could get used to this.
Ooh.
That wasn't very hard at all.
Yeah, that was harder than you think.
Speak for yourself.
Well, boys, how does it feel? We're not just on top of the pecking order, we are the pecking order now. I hope this was all worth it, because I'm personally inconsolable.
Lucky for us, you have forever to get over it.
Oh.
Time mends a lot of things. You'll get better.
Hear, hear, to our vanquished foe.
Did I do the right thing?
It's good to be back. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We can do that, yeah?
I'm not sure, because we're already fractured.
Yeah. We can do that.
Are you sure? Jesus! This was a lot! The voices in your head, Jonathan Sims. All of them were Jonathan Sims? Really? Really? Oh, that is really cool. Okay. No. There's another ending. Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's the track order for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by hitting H. Really? Wait. Where's my print scheme? There we go. Really? Yeah, wow. I mean, I absolutely will look up all their songs and everything. Okay, hold on though. Excuse me. We have another way of going about that, because that was one ending. Agreeing to her plan. Here we go. Agreeing to hers. Okay, then let's do it. I believe in us.
Okay, if this is your choice, then we're doing it. I guess I'll see you on the other side.
Does it really just start over?
She takes the blade from our hand. She raises her gentle eyes to ours, a fondness in her gaze.
Wait, what? Oh.
Everything is going to be okay. I love you too.
Please don't get tricked. Oh my god.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path,
Are you kidding?
you're here to slay her.
Really? That's really the other ending? She just ganks you? She just ganks you that fast. Wow. Her plan is an endless cycle. And I, the god, have to die to be reset. But I'm part of her, so she gets reset too. Really? So the knife wasn't really for her. In her plan. It was for me. What? I've got one more thing, and then I'm finished. Load when she was going psychotic. Because you are cruelty itself, and I cannot let you exist. Okay. What happens if I try to kill her like this? I have to fight for a better world. I'm sorry. So sorry.
Even now you think you can destroy me. If it takes all of eternity to break your delusion, I will still break it.
Uh-oh.
You don't have to face her alone.
Okay.
I don't think that's wrong, but I'm not sure it's right either.
I thought you died.
But we can worry about all that later.
Yeah.
You'll never be able to strike a decisive blow from out here. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all
Wait.
began.
It's time to resume our dance.
There is.
She's relentless, isn't she?
I can do it on my own. What if I try?
You can't, and lucky for you, I'm not going to let you try.
Oh. Well, never mind. You know what? He said no, brah. He said no. He said no. He wouldn't even give me a chance to try to actually kill her from out there. I don't know if there's more to it, but oh my god. This was a lot. I didn't realize this game would be so freaking much. Holy crap. That other chain is definitely for chaining me up at some point, and then we got split into two. We were one being held in perpetuity, and we split us into two. He kept her chained and kept me as a purpose for going after her. But we were one being chained to that wall, and that other chain was me, I think. When we were possibly one being. I don't know. There's a lot to digest in this game. This was amazing. Holy crap. I didn't expect this to go for so long. Holy crap. Holy crap. That's a look. What? The fragmented parts of her being just what? Really? We're just gonna flash through that like that didn't happen? All right, that's cool. That's fine. It's fine. Whatever. I'll have nightmares anyway because of an existential crisis that I didn't plan on having tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Holy crap, that was a lot. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you back here for the next one real soon. I can't release that all as one video. That is 8 hours worth of stuff. That is a few different parts. Holy crap. Holy crap. Bye. Jesus. That was a lot.